They've explored the right post in detail. It's very important to understand the person organizing this event because the organizer's name is Tommy Robinson. Until you understand Tommy Robinson's story, you won't get the full picture. Tommy Robinson is a person you could call a far-right activist. He had already established a current energy grid system in the UK, which is standardized and checked. On top of that, pressure will be applied so that mosques will have data centers built inside them. From the UK's perspective, that sounds like a big thing, a balance of dollars investment. But when you dig into the story, you'll find that UK MPs, politicians, and critics argue that there are no true English in the United Kingdom. Only those fair-skinned English of Cockney descent, whose ancestry goes back 200 to 300 years, are considered English. If a person migrates from Poland to the UK and starts living there, and his children are born there, they're not called English. They're called Cockney. They argue against this definition because it implies that new generations will always remain immigrants, while sovereignty remains tied to an exclusive English identity. Their system may exist, but the hardware, the power, will belong to someone else. In other words, the final days have come, and there's a chance that the UK will again become a colony of the United States. On top of that, UK politicians are aligning themselves with American companies. Nuclear energy agreements are on the table, called by some the renaissance of nuclear energy. Under these deals, the US and the UK will install nuclear plants inside each other's countries, with energy routed across borders. At the same time, AI infrastructure is being pushed forward. UK's progress here isn't simply about domestic advancement. It's about showing China that the UK has entered the US camp. Britain has come under American influence, and China's dominance in AI is being challenged. With AI, fake news and misinformation are spreading faster than ever, while global data has become the new technological pact. Under this pact, crypto infrastructure between the US and UK is being established. Donald Trump, with more crypto assets than his traditional estate, is taking the lead. The UK's crypto infrastructure is being handed over, controlled by BS, AI, and the US. Meanwhile, the Five Eyes intelligence surveillance system, originally a shared arrangement between the UK, US, and Australia, is shifting under more direct American control. In other words, surveillance of the UK is moving firmly into American hands. Already, debates about surveillance laws in the UK, FISA or FISA equivalents, highlight how surveillance power can be maintained without strong parliamentary opposition. Step by step, the UK is moving closer toward becoming a surveillance state, and potentially a colony once again. Within this context, the Unite the Kingdom protest must be understood. What appeared to be a rally against uncontrolled immigration turned into a wider movement. Reports claimed around 3 million participants. Yet within this march and rhetoric, figures like Tommy Robinson and Elon Musk appear as visible actors, but they are merely pawns in a bigger story. Robinson may be a far-right agitator, but his role is secondary. Elon Musk's participation in amplifying such rhetoric on Twitter shows that even global tech elites intersect with these narratives. But ultimately, the truth is that Musk, Robinson, and even politicians are just pieces on the chessboard. The real power lies elsewhere, in tech billionaires, oligarchs, and transnational elites who run the show. Governments are no longer the true centers of control. The elites aim to benefit only themselves, whether through AI, crypto, nuclear energy, or surveillance systems. England still faces labor shortages. England still needs immigrants. England will not fundamentally go against immigration. But in the larger picture, protests like Unite the Kingdom are tools, distractions, while the deeper struggle is about sovereignty, surveillance, and global control. So, before any star visit or major deal, understand this. Elon Musk and Tommy Robinson are not the masters of the game. They're just trapped pieces, pawns without moves. This war belongs to someone else, and the revenge being carried out is by someone else entirely.